Ironically, he could have told the truth and said he'd taken a forget-me-now. But like the victim of a roofie circle, having taken one was the only memory he had lost. So instead, he doubled down on this.
It's like we're identical twins.
Alright, I'm going over this again because this went over 9 minutes long and I felt that's just too long. There really wasn't that much to talk about. I read on foxnews.com. I don't know about the other websites, but foxnews.com said, which was 2 days ago, Jason Bateman signs on for season 5 Rest Development, and that shooting could take place this summer, and they don't know about the other castmates if they've signed on. First thought about that is, I'm thinking, when I first found out there's going to be season 5 of Rest Development, that all the castmates have re-signed on. Because you can't really do it without them. If you just had Jason Bateman, season 4, what they did a story around each character they may do. But they did it. It may just be for one episode, maybe for more, but they'll do, this is a story of how a son's got to keep it together, how a brother's got to keep it together type of thing. And so, if they did season 5 and it's just Bateman, it'd be like an entire season of just him. So they could do, oh fuck, I can't talk or shit. So the options are, if the rest of the castmates don't sign on, it's just him. A, you just do season 5, it's just him. Therefore, the rest of the characters have been killed off. Well, not officially killed off, they're just not, just him doing his own thing by himself. Or B, you've got new actors coming in to replace them. Now, when you watch season 4, they'll have a younger George and a younger Lucille. I think the guy's name is George, because I'm pretty sure George Michael was named after his papa, if I remember correctly. Fuck, I can't remember anything. Anyways, and you're watching like Lucille, a younger version of Lucille. While she doesn't look like Lucille, she can portray the mannerisms of Lucille, but it's still not Lucille. Like when you've got a show you've never seen before, when a new show is created, and you've got when actors play said character well, after a while, after watching them, you can't imagine anyone else being said character. You know, in soaps and some TV shows, they'll just replace them. Well, it used to be in the past. I don't know if they do that. I don't think they do that anymore. I think it's just maybe just soaps nowadays. I don't even know if soaps still do it. Where they replace an actor with new actor. Maybe they'll introduce them. This actor is now playing this actor. This and that. But I think nowadays you just kill off a character and then they write in a new character. But it's pretty tough to have other actors come in to do these actors because you're already used to seeing them being that way. Oh, fuck, I can't talk. I don't want this to go on forever. Anyways, the shooting's supposed to go on later this summer. I assume all the castmates have re-signed on. If it's just Bateman, it's not going to work. If it was, say, the other way around, it's all the other castmates of vote Bateman, it would be a loss, but you could still make it work for the most part. But just Bateman and a bunch of new characters, new actors coming on there, I mean, it's not to say a new show around Bateman, like say Jason Bateman as an actor is fine. They're all fine actors. Just that you put them on a new show. It's like it'd be like a new show. That's what I'm trying to fucking say. Like a new show called Jason Bateman Show, and he's a tax attorney or whatever, and he got his actors, and they're all doing this shit. Not to say said show couldn't work, but we already have. This is Arrested Development, and Arrested Development is Arrested Development. It isn't something else. And so new actors being on the show would be something else. So I assume all the actors are re-signed on. Plus, it's like, you know, it's not like they're all a bunch of big Hollywood movie stars anyways being offered $60 million per movie, right? So they'd really have to love said show to come back, take time to lose out on that money to be on this Netflix show. So, anyways, Arrested Development. So my understanding is they're not big Hollywood. They're not busy. I don't know what the fuck to do. The personal life is or what their career, how it's going. But when I see these, the only ones that are really were acting or getting jobs. You got Bateman. He did some movies in the past. I don't know what the fuck he's been doing recently. Same with Michael Cera and Will Arnett. I think like after the show, he was on another show, I think, but that show isn't on the air anymore. But rest of them, don't really know. I know David Cross is a comedian or does like stand up here and there, but outside that, I really don't know much about whatever they do. Which, in a sense, I like because I really don't know about actors' personal lives. Anyways, I'm just watching the show to be entertained. I don't need to or want to know the rest of the shit because it will interfere with what I'm watching. Like Tom Cruise, Scientology, like fuck. I can watch his movies. It's pretty much the same character he's playing, or it's not exactly diverse, but it's entertaining and you can watch it. But then if I think Tom Cruise, then shit, next thing pops in, Scientology, and it just kind of wrecks the when you watch something to get away, to escape this reality you're watching. You're being involved in with a bird's eye view of watching, or lurking, or being a pervert in a bush is watching, right? From the outside, as other people live their lives in this fantasy world. So yeah, 2003 to 2006, the show started, and then it was 2013 that they did a season 4 of Arrested Development, and now 2017 it's been confirmed there's going to be a season 5 of Arrested Development start shooting this year, which the editing and all this other shit probably be released 2018, I assume. Depends how fast. It'll probably be 2018 season 5 will come out. So 5 years. I get because did season 4 come out in 2013? Because I guess they got the rights in 2012, I assume, and they came out in 2013. So yeah, like pretty much like 5 years later, 4.5, 5 years later, there's season 5 of Arrested Development. Why there wasn't a season 5 in the first place is, once again, I assume because maybe the actors' schedules and this and that, right? Personal life slash they're doing other projects and this, so they couldn't get everyone back on. As for the original video, how I had it was like, really? When he gets punched in the face, I ended like, oh, really? I felt like I was just punched in the face, and thinking about it, how is Arrested Development season supposed to come to an end anyways? I can't really remember the other seasons, how they came to the end, especially season 3, which was the series finale. And I just watched seasons 1 through 3 again. So that's awesome memory right there. But in 2014, when I first watched episode 1 of season 4, I wasn't into it, so I stopped. Like 5-10 minutes into it, I stopped. 2017, I watched seasons 1 through 3 again, and so when season 4 came around, I was into it, and I like season 4, how they did it, this and that. Of course, you can notice some of the actors. Some of the actors kind of look the same. Some of them, like Bateman, looks a little older. Will Arnett looks the same. Lucille looks the same. Some of the other ones look the same. Of course, maybe in Michael Cera, they're older, but still kind of look the same because it's been like 10 years or something like that. So, of course, they're going to look older. It's kind of hard to start off exactly where they were, anyways, because people age. Shit like that. I think that's it. Oh god, this is probably going to be over 9 minutes, but I'm not redoing this again.